Coming to the lecture, okay. Now we'll be discussing about encoders. What is encoders? As we have already discussed about decoders, now we'll be discussing about encoders. What is encoder? Encoder is nothing but it is a combinational circuit. First, it takes 2 power n inputs and provides n outputs. Okay, if suppose n is equivalent to 2. Suppose n is equivalent to 2, you will be having 2 square, that is nothing but 4 inputs and 2 outputs. So it is called 4 by 2 encoder. Okay, it is called 4 by 2 encoder. If you will say, let us assume that n is equivalent to 3. So how many inputs it will be having? 2 power 3, that is nothing but 8 inputs. And how many outputs it will be providing? 3 outputs. So it is called 8 by 3 encoder. Okay, what is its application? What is its application? It is used to convert rotatory or translatory motion into its digital equivalent, zeros or ones. Let us assume, see here, again, an encoder in the sense takes n in 2 power n inputs, provides n outputs. See here, it is taking 2 power n inputs and provides n outputs. These n outputs will be transmitted and suppose it will be given to an decoder. What decoder will be taking? You all know it, right? As we have already completed it. It takes n inputs, it provides 2 power n outputs. That means, suppose if I want to transmit 8 bits of data, so I am just encoding its value to 3 bits. Only 3 bits are being transmitted. At the end, that is like decoder. At the end, we are converting that 3 bits into 8 outputs. That means just we are transmitting only 3 bits of data in spite of 8 bits of data. We are encoding that all 8 bits into 3 bits. Okay, it is all about encoder. Okay, now we will be discussing what is an encoder and the truth table. What is the truth table of an encoder, and we will know the VHDL code of the encoder. Yeah. This is your logic diagram for 8 to 3 encoder. Okay, that is nothing but it is taking 8 inputs and providing 3 outputs. Right, coming to the truth table. See here, in encoder, that means only one, if suppose one input line is high, it will be converted into its decimal equivalent. See here, if you take like A0 is high here, A0 is high, then it is converting into its equivalent, that is nothing but zeros, all are zeros. See here, like A1 is high, it is converted into 001. The same time A2 is high, that means only one pin is high, it is converted into its equivalent like 4214, like it is nothing but 2. Again, A3 is high, it is converted into 011. Okay, this is your truth table. Okay, from this truth table, we can know how to write an equation. Right, from this equation, you can draw your circuit diagram. Okay, now how to write VHDL code. Now this is your data flow. This is your data flow model for your 823 encoder. See here, this is your library. Okay, now this is your entity declaration. What is your entity declaration? See here, what entity declaration tells us about how many inputs you are taking, how many outputs you are providing. Okay, see if you see here, it is taking around 8 inputs and providing 3 outputs. In the same way, that is what I am writing here like code. A is my input. It is taking from 7 down to 0. Either we can mention it like that or A1, A2, A3, so on like that also we can mention it. In spite of that, I am writing like 7 down to 0. It is nothing but A7 to A0. Okay. At the same time, Y is your output, that is Y0 to Y2. And end encoder, that means entity declaration has been completed. Now coming to the data flow model of your 8 by 3 encoder. See here, begin. Okay, here I am using with select statement, like with A select. Okay, if suppose A is selected, that means Y is equivalent to 0, 0, 0. Y is equivalent to 0, 0, 0. If at all you are giving this input. Okay, if you give this input, then output will be like 0, 0, 0. In the same way, Y output will be 0, 0, 0 when if you provide this input. See, based on your truth table, I am writing this code, data flow model. At the same time, y is equivalent to 0, 0, 1 when if you are getting this output, when this you provide this a1 as high. If a1 is high, then only you will be getting 0, 0, 0, 1 as your output. In the same way, see here, 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0 is nothing but, see here, let us assume that this is nothing but y0, y1, y2. See here, all are zeros. When all are zeros, like here a0, a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6, a7, right? Like that. You see, a0 is 1. Okay, a0 is 1, that is the reason why you get like y0 is equivalent to 0, 0, 0. The same way, see here, like a1 is high. a1 is high, converted into its equivalent, that is nothing but y0 is high. Okay, like that. See here also, like y6 is, a6 is high. a6 is high, you are converting into its equivalent, that is 4, 2, 1, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6. And when remaining any other input, if you give any other input other than these inputs, it will provide all logic 1. Okay, and the data flow. So this is your 8x3 encoder, and using your with the select statement, you can use case statement, or you can use if select also. Okay, if else if. Okay, you can use that also by writing this code. Okay, so your assignment will be right. You take if statement and use if statement and write the code, and using case statement you write the code. Okay, for the same truth table. Okay, this is all about 8x3 encoder. Right. See, now you might be having a question that, see here, I have given only a0 is high, then it is converted into its equivalent. If 1 is high, so it is converted into its equivalent. Good. Okay, we have known about 8x3 encoder, that means only one input will be high at a time. Okay, see here, if suppose there may be two inputs may be high, right? It may be three inputs might be high. So what will be our output? Okay, so then it comes your priority encoder. Priority encoder means it will check the highest priority first. If suppose A7 is high, it will provide as 1, 1, 1 irrespective of all other inputs. Okay, so again, if you see here, A6 is high. A6 is high irrespective of any other input. Even though it is 0 or 1, it just provides, like A6 is 1, so it will provide 1, 1, 0. That means highest priority. It will check from the highest priority. When this highest priority, it will check. Okay, now it is 1. Okay, even though it might be 1 or 0, it will provide triple 1 as your output. Okay, so how the truth table will be? See here, this might be 1 if A3 is 1, irrespective of all other inputs. It might be 0 or 1. So if A3 is 1, it will check first for the A3. If A3 is 1, it will provide 0, 1, 1. At the same time, if suppose A4 is 1, irrespective of any other input, it will provide 1, 0, 0 as your output. At the same time, if A5 is high, 5 equivalent will be 1, 0, 1. Irrespective of any other input, it will not check. Just A5 for the highest priority, it will provide. Similarly, this X indicates whether it might be 0 or whether it might be 1. You see here also, like A7 is 1, it will check for the A7. Okay, when A7 is 1, it directly provides 1, 1, 1 as your output, irrespective of all other inputs. Right, coming to the coding, how to write a code. How to write a code for this? See here, it is your entity declaration. Entity declaration is nothing but your, see all 8 inputs you are taking and 3 outputs you are providing. The same way you will be writing your entity declaration. Now coming here, architectural behavior of priority encoder. See, this is what the code we have write using data flow. Now how I am going to modify it using, this is your priority encoder, right? This is your priority encoder. Okay, this is your priority encoder. At the same time, how I will be writing writing using if-else statement. This is your data flow model. Okay, how I will be modifying using your if-else statement. See here, begin, process. Okay, what is the input you are taking? A. So I will be mentioning it with A. Again, begin. Okay, I said that I will be using your if-else statement. See here, how I will be writing a code is that, if suppose, if A7 is 1, irrespective of any other input, it will provide 1, 1, 1 as your output. That means if A7 is 1, output will be 1, 1, 1. Why will be like that? Begin. See here, you know how to write a truth table, right? See, like A7 will be high, it will be providing this. You know how to write a truth table for the priority encoder. Now, from the priority, from this truth table, how you are going to write the code? See here, by using if-else statement, right? If see here, if A7 is 1, then Y will be 1, 1, 1. Again, if A6 is 1, that means it will check for the highest priority. If A6 is 1, then it will provide 1, 1, 0 as your output. Okay, that is what I am going to write here. See here, if A of 7, see here, if A of 7 is equivalent to 1, if A of 7 is equivalent to 1, then Y will be, this is your assignment operation, that means you are assigning this value to this. So what will be our Y? What will be our Y? All ones. Right? I am just representing it with double quotes. That means I am assigning this value to Y. Again, Y indicates here Y0, Y1 and Y2. This is your Y0, this is your Y1, Y2. Why? Because this is like a vector. As you have already mentioned here, Y is ranging from 2 down to 0. At the same time, if it was used, then again I am writing here else if A6, see here, A6 is equivalent to 1, it provides 1, 1, 1, 0 as your output. If A6 is equivalent to 1, then if A6 is equivalent to 1, then Y will be 1, 1, 0. So Y, this is your assignment operation as well as 1, 1, 0. Similarly, you will write for everything, right? Else if A5 is equivalent to 1, then Y is equivalent to, if A5 is equivalent to 1, Y is equivalent to 1, 0, 1. It will check for A5. If A5 is 1, then it converts it into its equivalent code. That is 4 to 1 code, like 4 plus 1 is 5. Else if A4 is equivalent to 1, if A4 is equivalent to 1, it converts into 1, 0, 0. Then Y will be equivalent to 1, 0, 0. Else if A3 is equivalent to 1, then Y is equivalent to what? 0, 1, 1. See, just from the truth table I am writing this code. First you need to know the working condition of the working condition of your priority encoder, how to write the truth table. From that truth table, how you are writing your code. Okay, it's just like don't mark it up. Just know and understand how you are writing using if-else statement, how to write using with statement, how to write using case statement, like that. Okay. See, this is for 8 to 3 I am telling. Okay, what about 4 to 2 encoder? See here, you can use 4 to 2 encoder also. Right? 8 by 3 encoder. Right? If suppose n is equivalent to 4, is nothing but 16 by 4 encoder. So, how many number of inputs also you can write the code same as it is. Just you have to differentiate. There will be a difference in the inputs and there will be difference in the code. Let's see. Again, if A2 is equivalent to 1, then Y will be equivalent to 0, 1, 0. Yes, A1 is equivalent to 1, then Y is equivalent to 0, 0, 1. Yes, a of 0 is equal into 1, then y is equal into all zeros. Okay. Here comes, here, see here, you are starting with an if, so you have to mention and if also. Okay, as your if starts here, you have to close with and if. At the same time, process. Okay, so you have to mention end process and architecture behavior. So you need to mention end behavior and behave. See, and behave. This is your coding using if-else statement for 8x3 priority encoder.